Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome back to Let's Play Divinity Original Sin. Last time we left off in this little inn called the King Crab's Inn, and we talked to the Duke of Farrell, who kind of admitted to have an affair with Esmeralda. We also met Madara for the first time. That actually is a character you can get into your party, but you guys probably know that. She's a fighter, melee tank type of character, I guess. But we already got that, and I think one is enough. Like our main character, Ragnar, is gonna be our tanky character, and I think with our two rangers and one healer to back us all up, that should work out quite well. But we'll find that out. Anyway, for now there's no need for tanking or whatever type of fighting. There's just a need for a lot more talking. Huh? That's Madara. She's a sneaky little girl, isn't she? Anyway, so let's get it on with the talking. Say hello to Anna. Okay. Your face, blah 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 blah. I don't really care for. Oh god, more Fabulous 5 idiots. You've been searching for someone? I have, nearly a lifetime it seems. I'm sure you must know what I mean. Like existence itself lacked a significant component. Like if you could only fill a certain void, could connect with the right body, the right spirit together, you could uncover new and thrilling vistas. I believe I found the component, that body, that spirit within you, Source Hunter. Come, if we are to be united, we must truly entwine our fate. We must link our causes forevermore. You sound weird, girl. Yes, you must join the... Oh, dadgummit, you made me read through that. And it's just Fabulous 5 crap. Okay. Who are you? Except crazy. Blah blah, reach enlightenment. Very interesting stuff. I hate those guys. Jesus Christ, how I hate them.
Bye.
Okay, who are you? Alistair. Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair Keyring, maybe? In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time. Actually not familiar with you. What do you mean not familiar? You expect me to believe you've never heard of Alistair the Almighty? Why? I'm only the most famous wizard this side of Verdistis. Although I'd be worth checking the other side too, just in case. Aren't we funny? And don't forget, I'm the most eminent member of the Fabulous 5 to boot. Surely you already know we've been voted the most influential adventurers guild by SideQuest Monthly, 3 years running. Yeah, what do you know about the undead? Okay, hardly worth his time, of course, because why would a hero fight the undead, right? That doesn't make any sense at all. More bullshit about the Fabulous 5, very interesting. Let's get on with our lives, shall we? God, how I despise those Fabulous 5 characters. I might actually make a hit list. Some of you watch Game of Thrones. I might do what Arya does. Anyway, let's talk to the innkeeper. Givat Tavernier. Oh, that's a hidden name for tavern. Oh, well. A hearty welcome to the King's Crab Inn. A pleasure to have you. You look like you could use a round or three. So what'll be? Have a seat and stay a while. Tell me about yourself. Name's Yivad, pleased to make your acquaintance. I've been offering the weary travelers of Sicil drink and rest for nearly 2 decades now, but the King's Crab's older than that by a long shot. Older than that, wow, blah, that's a knot in the tongue if I ever saw one. All you see before you is the manifestation of my great-grandpappy Horatius Dungeness noble vision. Wait, Horatius Dungeness. And you're called Tavernier. So I guess his uncle was an adventurer, huh? Beer and naps for everyone, no questions asked. How's business? Well, between you and me, things have been rather slow since the incident. But with spirits high and liquor flowing like it is tonight, it seems the crab may just come out of that pinch. Anything about Jake's murder? Psst. Mind if we keep our voices down on that sensitive subject? Death and dark magic ain't exactly great for business, you know? Suspect anyone? Counselor Jake, that poor man. I knew too much about his affairs, you know? Never figured it'd be my business to say anything. But after all that's happened, I wonder if that weren't a grave mistake. Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know? He's called the Duke of Farrell, a high title for a low man. If you haven't asked him about Esmeralda, I recommend it. I already did, so you didn't have to recommend it. Tell me about the night of the murder. That rumor had happened. It was rented to a certain woman, though I regret to say I can't say exactly who. The inn isn't... What? You can't say that? Okay. The inn isn't in the business of asking many questions, if you know what I mean. She came heavily cloaked, but paid the full sum in advance. I was used to such transactions after many similar concerning a certain Esmeralda. Figured this were just more of the same. I saw another figure go into the room that night, someone tall, built broad like a man, but shrouded the same as she. Again, standard practice for Miss Counselor and her visitors. I was startled by a horrendous hubbub shortly after midnight. What's a hubbub? Please put that in the comments. I don't know what a hubbub is. Gosh, weird words. I jumped up and grabbed my grandpappy's machete. Bleary-eyed, a wash in fry. By the time I burst into the room, it was horribly silent. There was only Jake on the floor, dead, surrounded by what may as well have been a battlefield. Whoever done it had escaped through the window, but I saw nary a soul when I looked out. You can bet I hightailed it to the Legion barracks faster than a jackrabbit after that. Okay. Novak, who are you? Ah, pointless chatters with strangers does so thrill me. How did you know? Please continue interrupting my drink if you'd be so kind. I like this guy already. That's my type of character. Basically tells me to shut up on a greeting. Who are you? How curious of you to show interest in a lonesome stranger in the bar. Let me answer by saying that who I am is hardly any of your business, and anyone with any ounce of tact would have known that already. I get the feeling he doesn't like the Fabulous Five. Let's find out. Can you tell me about the Fabulous Five? Can I tell you? I suppose I can and I could. But why would I turn my attention away from this whiskey when Mendy's right outside is simply panting with excitement about the whole affair? Bye. Ah, thanks. Praise the gods. The first sensible soul in this tavern. Well, except for the innkeeper. He seems nice as well. Please keep shouting in my ear. I love it. Oh, this guy's funny. Now, let's enter here. There's a weird character in this room. Ah, Francis. Close the door behind us. Let's save that. I have an eerie feeling about it. Look at that black robe. Wonder what would happen if I show up at work dressed like that. Maybe I'd get escorted off the premises. Anyway, let's say hi. Greetings, traveler, and may the immaculate conduit myriad blessings comfort and cradle you. Tell me, have you yet heard the revelation? What revelation do you mean exactly? You mean you haven't heard? Oh, what a fortune that I may share the goddess salvation with the one who has yet been lost. Steel yourself, friend, for your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forth. The conduit, our link to the goddess herself, has given us a special gift, and the gift is thus. By following her instruction and becoming initiated into the one way, We can each of us live on for a span greater than a number of stars that twinkle within the goddess' right eye. Yeah. Tell me more about the conduit. She came from on high to we mortals and showed us the path to the goddess. We were all living souls. Where all living souls are naturally inclined. She showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life, but that through her methods we could ascend to greater life in service of the goddess. Wait a second. Death does not, or injury and malady does not mark the end of life. Okay, okay. I was just assuming that he's talking about the undead, but maybe he still is. He's dressed in black. He's certainly not got all the marbles turning the right way, or how do you say that? Anyway, well, what do you mean by one way? Ah, for this hallowed information you must seek an immaculate chapel. Go north, friend, through the forest into the town of Silverglen, where all may be revealed. There, among the followers and friends, dwell the goddess Ecstasy, her one way. Well, tell me about yourself. What's in a name, dear friend? For we all begin equal in the conduit's eyes, and only through great deeds may enter into her inner ring. Okie-do. Does that sound like naughty business, or is that just me? Says he's in the Magna, but I thought he'd be banished to death. Oh, whatever. Got anything to say about that?
Drink if you please.
Grrr, that is, how can I help you, my friend? Okay. A few questions. Beers. How did you learn to speak? Seem to know quite a lot of history for the daughter of a beer. How's that possible? I've learned all the bird songs that Jared could teach. He sang to me and I remember every word. These tales have brought me much pleasure. It is the greatest way in which I am very human. The remembering of the beasts is without lies. Excuse me. We know not to approach the wasp's nest, because long ago one beer mother discovered its dangers. This she taught to her cubs, and those cubs taught the next. We don't remember Rito and the battle of the buzzing brutes. We remember only what is useful to us now. Rito will be forgotten, the beauty of the story will be forgotten, but the lesson will not. It's different between beasts and humans. I'm lucky to enjoy both ways. Let's change the subject and get out of here. I don't know, I just had a hunch, like, she had a comment about us talking to Francis, so maybe she might know more. What's this here? Okay, so there's a cellar, but let's first go upstairs. And also, before we inspect the crime scene, which I think we are not allowed to do anyway, we have to talk to Aureus, the Legion's captain. So let's just... okay. It's a rather short visit. This is locked. Everything here is considered stealing. Ah, painting of a man. You're saving.
By the needles of the million breeder, they'll end it all in blood.
Okay, more crazy people upstairs. That is great. Let's start with the first room here. Hello, Sheriff, Bodyguard, and Sheriff.
Greetings!
Grumpf.
Bye.
Yep, that's my kind of man.
Greetings!
Greetings! Oh, you are the most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely even find me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace. I take it you're a traveling merchant? That I am. I've spent more of my life on the road, traveling alongside great caravans, than I have in any given place in Rivellon. All of this earth is my home, for a few days, or even but a few hours at a time, that is. You wouldn't believe some of the things I've seen. Oh yes, the city besieged by the dead isn't even remotely special to me. All the better that it isn't for you and for me, because outlandish events lead to outlandish wares. That doesn't make any sense at all. Let us not discuss, let us browse and bother. Righty, what do you have to offer? Let's go through it. Ah, those are quite intriguing. And not even that expensive. Just a couple hundreds. Well, that's pretty cool. Lockpicking and crafting. Well, that's not too great. Hearing plus... That's weird. Magical books. So she got... What's that? Witchcraft, I think. Elemental absorption. Blind, yeah, that looks like witchcraft. Vampiric touch. Yep. Nice, okay. Not sure which one we need. Scoundrel abilities, okay. We don't have a scoundrel in the party yet. Ah, we got a couple of lockpicks and trap disarm kits. 20 cost 150. Well, let's get like 5 maybe. 700! What the? Okay, never mind. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, that's a little much to be spending right now. That's a little bit too much. Okay, let's go to the next crazy person. Who's, what's that? Ecklandir. Let's save that up first. Hello, kind sir.
Back again?
Ah, you've come. Yes, that is the most satisfactory. Begone, O brittle mask of age. Hear me now. Repeat the words of Brittle Tooth, the child snatcher of Carador. Come play with me, for I'm hungry. Come, play. Yeah, you sound crazy. About the assistance you asked of me. The game, yes. A game of blood and brutality, of death and dexterity. Fun as Fereng, the horror harlequin. But like the serpentine stalker hisses before the stab. Hush now, darkness, darling. Hush, hush, and listen to my tale. The elves of Gundavoom, they lived in peace, oh yes, but one night when the moon had hid her face, the orcs of the tribe of Kasul Dagar beset our city. They cooked and ate and burned every last one of us. The light of dawn never saw an elf of Gundava no more. All undone, every last one of us, except for me, the midnight rambler, away from the city. I was very old back then already, though indeed I whisper of many years hence. Sorry. But death shall not find me, oh no, not until every beast of Kasuldagar has been bled. Maybe frail, a withered grey, but the wealth of kings is mine. Countless assassins have ministered to the vengeance that is my want, and now it's almost over. By Kala, Lady of Last Gaze, I swear it's almost done. Only the very last one of Kasaldagar still eludes me, the crowning kill that will seal its fate and mine alike. I've tracked her down by the curse of spined spear I have. She does not know her ill-shapen sun is setting fast. Color the dusk red, O sword of youth, bloody the day, sorry, with the bramble sap that runs through the veins of Victoria. Bring me the amulet that clings to her flesh, soon to fade, and yours shall be the bounty of vindication. Mine shall be its sanguine satisfaction, after long, long last. You know, you could just say kill Victoria, but I guess that's not your way, so you gotta... Huh. Yes, Victoria. She is one whose heart must be held in hand. The heart around which the fingers of that hand must clench and tighten until its choking flesh bulges with blood and beat slowly breaks. The orcs of Casal de Gur, they knew my name, oh yes. By the bite of the rowing rattler they knew my design. And so they thought to save their last, an infant, she who has to be queen, to no avail. Oh no, years, how many I know not, years I've searched, and now she has been found. Her name is that of a woman, her employment that of a civilized being, but by the fork of Barbara Maneater, she's nothing but an orc, a cyst of nature, one of a misbegotten litter dragged into life from the tumored womb of a filthy, coarse-haired beast that was humped like a dog in the darkness of a stinking hollow. What? This guy seems to not like orcs very much, and he apparently spent a couple 100 years refining his insults. And this one, I must admit, is rather well crafted, sir. Victorian, librarian, blah blah blah. Okay, tell me more about yourself. Okay, you're crazy. Very nice. Right, so that was quite the radical change we witnessed. I never would have thought that the benign old man we met outside would turn into the vengeance-driven aficionado of assassins. He's as much a savage as those orcs, and how is Victoria guilty of a tribe's crime if she has but a babe at the time? Yeah, I kind of understand that. Yep. What does that give me? Vindicative? Wow, there's so many traits. There's that vindicative. Trait score 1. Received a chance to hit bonus of 20%. Huh? You receive a chance to hit bonus of 20% on attack of opportunity. Damn! I should have been forgiving. Yeah, well, I'll just roleplay that. We don't have to min-max the things. I could just close the door and kill this guy right here. Level 5. What about us? We are level 2, right? Yeah, we're level 2. Should be, yeah, 500 XP. That's pretty close. Yeah, stop it. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna save to resist the temptation to redo the dialogue and make myself forgiving because the bonus is better. It's just the way a German soul ticks, you know? I can't... But if it's saved now, then I can't turn back. Anyway, what's around here? Let's look into the closets real quick. Nothing here. Nothing here. What's that? Empty potion flask. Well, we could take a couple of those. Never hurts to have some potions. Benches, tub. Come on, turn around. Let's see, can we move that tub? No, we can't. Can move that thing. Let's take this. Folded shirts. Just move those things. Okay, nothing here.
By the final teeth of Sulma Soul Shredder, the end is nigh.
This Eglantier character is yeah, he's kind of crazy, I gotta admit. Oh man, I love that. Must be so much fun. Like if you're voicing game characters and you have that type of character, that must be a hell of a lot of fun. Anyway, we got a washboard here, so I guess there's nothing hidden in the room. I was searching for... Wait. Can't reach, yeah. I was searching for a key to this door, but... And I'm certainly not gonna take a lockpick to the door. Maybe when I'm bored I'll off-screen crush the door with my hammers, but probably not. It's fine. Okay, so now we've been talking to Eglandir. Here's another closed door that I don't much care about. Well, let's save first, and but I think we can't go in here. I don't think we can. Greetings! I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but you can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Oria's explicit approval. Okay, that's what I thought. Let's go down there. Whoa! Okay, what is this here? I guess we'll just have to do like so. And I use Lilith. She's a little quicker on her feet. Shiny gold cup. Sinew. Wait. Alright. Can use all that. Cool. We can save a little bit of money if we use that identification glass. Now let's take a good look around and walk around. Did I mention in earlier episodes that I love the graphics, the detail? Did I mention that? I think I did once or twice, I'm not quite sure. I think I did. Oh man, it's so good! It's so unbelievably good. Pillow, what? There are feathers inside, okay. Oh, let's just take it all. Like any sensible person would do, right? You find a log in a barrel. Well, if no one's watching, right? You're gonna take it. Yeah, I usually do that. And then I sell the logs at my... at the marketplace. That is what I do, indeed. Okay, I guess the key to this simple trapped chest might be underneath that poisonous thing over here, but what is this here? Looks suspiciously peaceful. A sack. Can't move the sack, okay. Oh, apples. Hello there. What are you? Healing potion. Yes, please. Potion flask. We'll take a couple of those. We already got a fishing rod. Don't need another one. Okay. Well, maybe one more potion flask. There we go. Couple breads. Where's that freaking key? Don't tell me there's no hidden key. Oh, cool. Arrowheads. And more potions. Can always use that. And another log. Thank you, Lord. I was looking for logs. Roasted pork dish. Let's just put that on the ground for a second. Well, there's no key there. Well, guess I can go back to the table. Either I'm missing it, or there's nothing to be stolen. Ah, so here in the middle is the corpus delicti, or how you call that. Let's see if we can't... Okay, so he's poisoned, and that's fine. We'll take 7 damage over 2 turns, that's okay. I think we can stomach that. And actually we could try out our... where's the heal skill? Come on, you have a minor heal, there we go. Nice. Now let's get Lilith in here again.
Careful. Spotted a trap.
No! Right. That worked out pretty great. I'm certainly not gonna do that. Certainly not. That was kind of a funny encounter, wasn't it? Careful, I've spotted a trap, and boom, the trap goes off. Well, that is a little bit idiotic, I gotta admit. Let's put that here. Go back out. And let's do it a little more careful this time.
Hold. Our enemies have laid a trap.
Can we sneak by that? Nope, we can't. Okay, let's have Jahar. What? What kind of crazy trap is that? Hot damn. How do we approach that situation? I can't disarm the trap because I don't have the tools. That's kind of difficult, I gotta say. Okay, so we gotta block this here. Now I'm inside. This here is locked though. We got this simple tavern cellar key. And a couple of arrow bolts. Cupboard, chairs. Can we use that key? No. I guess we could hack the chest open. It doesn't look like there's any key anywhere to be seen. No, not really. Let's just see if we can't attack it. Oh, shucks. That's a little... it got 500 hit points and we took 30 with one swing. But that will wear down our sword pretty fast. I don't really want to risk that. So let us just run outside. Whoop. There we go. Right. That should work. Huh. But now our barrel is gone as well. So we could have had the trap destroy the chest, but I'm not sure. Oh, we killed that chest. Wasn't there a door somewhere that I couldn't open? What did I get the key for? Here's a simple tavern cellar chest. There we go. Short sword and a buckler. I'll take that. Even though we have no one who's gonna fight with one-handed weapons, but hey, we can still sell it. Maybe get a better two-hander. And go upstairs again. I'm not gonna get myself killed in that hellish trap. You must go here. Well, how can we change the order? Oh, I need to go down. Okay. Guys, why make it so complicated? Go up here, change places, like so and so. Okay. Can we go out of here, please? There we go. That's much better. Still got a load of damage on us, so let's just get outside the tavern and heal up there. Hopefully won't be any trouble. There we go. That served us nicely. Well, that will do it for this episode. We kind of cleared the tavern of all the quests and things we could... Yeah, okay, stop the healing now. That I could find in here. I guess there's still a lot of stuff to discover. And I'm yet undecided if I should kill Victoria, if I should go around searching for her amulet, which I think we can find without killing her. And kind of have it both ways. On the other side, though, I don't think we get a reward for not killing her. Like, anyway, I will have to decide on that. But for now, I'm in favor of just slaying the orc and getting a reward. That elf did sound mad, and he did sound like he would be very, very, very grateful when we kill the last of the orcs. So he should pay us handsomely, I think. Anyway, that does it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's a little like button underneath you could use to your advantage. Just click that and it will like the video, and this way I'll know it. If you didn't, just tell me why, and I'm certainly gonna improve it. And what else? Just have a wonderful rest of the weekend. For me, today it's Sunday. Whenever you're listening to this, just have a wonderful day and see you around for the next episode. Until then, goodbye.